What if everything you believe about your 20s is completely backwards? Most people think this decade is supposed to be fun, free, and easy. The data says otherwise. Your 20s are statistically the hardest decade of your adult life. And the choices you make right now will shape your finances, your relationships, and your sense of self for the next 30 years. I'm going to walk you through 5 truths about your 20s that almost nobody talks about. And by the end, you will have a clear framework for turning uncertainty into direction, starting today.
Welcome or welcome back to Deeper Dudes.
Let us start with something that might actually make you feel better about feeling terrible. If your 20s feel overwhelming, confusing, and nothing like you expected, that is not a sign that something is wrong with you. That is a sign you are doing it correctly. Here is the reality. Your 20s are the only time in life when almost everything is uncertain at the same time. Career, money, relationships, identity, all of it is in flux simultaneously. Your brand is still developing, emotional regulation is still forming, and on top of all of that, you left the family you grew up in and you have not yet built the one you were going to create. You are between worlds. Researchers consistently find that young adults report lower well-being than any other adult age group, not because they are broken, but because the uncertainty load is unlike anything they will ever experience again. The good news? Life gets measurably better across every decade after your 20s. The data is actually on your side.
There is a phrase that sounds reassuring, but is quietly one of the most dangerous things people tell young adults. The phrase is, "You have plenty of time to figure it out." Here is the distinction that changes everything. Having time to figure it out is not the same as figuring it out taking time. And figuring it out takes a lot of time. That means the clock is not your enemy, but delay absolutely is. Research from global economic data shows that your learning curve in your 20s directly predicts your earning curve in your 30s, 40s, and beyond. The skills you build, the experiences you accumulate, the professional identity you develop right now, those are the foundation everything else gets built on. Waiting until your 30s to start that foundation does not give you more time. It gives you less runway. Start now. Not because you need all the answers, but because finding the answers requires starting.
Here is a concept that will reframe how you think about career confusion. Stop trying to find your calling and start collecting what researchers call identity capital. Identity capital is anything that adds value to who you are. A job that teaches you something, a certification that signals a new direction, a volunteer role that shows your values, a project that builds a real skill. Every one of these is an investment in yourself that you carry forward. The average person holds around 9 different jobs before age 35, and most end up in careers they could not have predicted in college. That is not failure. That is how it works. So instead of asking, "Who do I want to be forever?" ask, "What is the next best investment I can make in myself right now?" 1 year at a time, one good piece of identity capital at a time. That is how careers are built in the modern world, not planned, but accumulated deliberately. Here is a 4-question framework for anyone who genuinely feels lost about direction. Ask yourself these in order. First, what am I actually good at? Not what you were told to be good at, but where do you genuinely perform well? Second, what do I enjoy? Because being good at something you hate is not a career, it is a trap. Third, what could realistically pay my bills? Maybe not immediately, but eventually. And fourth, what does the world actually need? That last question is often where purpose lives. You do not need perfect answers to all 4 right now. You just need a direction to move toward. Pick the answer you are most confident in and start there. Movement creates clarity far more reliably than thinking does. A year of doing something intentional will teach you more about yourself than a decade of waiting for certainty to arrive.
If this content is helping you, please hit that like button so more people can find it when they need it most. It genuinely makes a difference.
And drop a comment below. What area of life feels most uncertain for you right now? Career, relationships, or just your overall direction? Be honest, you are not alone in whatever you are feeling. Before we go any further, I want to pause for something important. None of what we've been talking about matters if we don't have the energy and clarity to actually implement it. We all know what it feels like to wake up exhausted, no energy, poor focus, and zero motivation. We also know what it feels like when we get good, restful sleep, targeted therapy, and the right supplements. I've personally tested more things than you can imagine. I'm like your personal guinea pig. Everything I have listed in the description below is science-backed and extensively tested. And if you grab anything through my links, you will be supporting this channel at zero cost to you. Thanks for taking a look. Now, let's get back to it.
Now let us talk about love, because the person you choose to build a life with will have more impact on your happiness than almost any other single decision you make. One study tracking people across their 20s found that roughly 80% of those who avoided serious commitment were dissatisfied with their love lives. Only 10% said they genuinely had no desire for a partner. That means 9 out of 10 people want connection, but millions keep treating dating like a low-priority item to deal with after everything else is settled. Here is the problem with that logic. Work does not get fully figured out until your 30s. If you wait until then to start building relationship experience, you lose an entire decade of learning what kind of partnership actually works for you. Romantic relationships are not a reward for professional success. They are a parallel track that deserves intentional attention starting now.
There is a relationship pattern that is far more common than most people realize, and it quietly destroys a staggering number of partnerships. It is called sliding instead of deciding. Sliding is when you move from one relationship milestone to the next, not because you actively chose it, but because it was just the next logical step. You spent a lot of time together, so you moved in. You were living together, so engagement seemed obvious. You were engaged, so you got married. At no point did either person stop and ask, "Do I actually want this? Is this the right person for this?" The antidote is a simple but uncomfortable habit. Regularly check in with yourself and ask, if nothing changes, am I genuinely happy spending the next 5 years here? If the honest answer is no, that feeling deserves your attention now, not later. Decisions made intentionally lead to partnerships that hold. Ones you slide into tend to crack under the weight of everything that was never said out loud.
One of the most underrated skills you can build in your 20s has nothing to do with your resume or your relationship status. It is the ability to have uncomfortable conversations with people you do not already feel safe around. Talking to a boss about a scheduling conflict, asking a professor for guidance, starting a conversation with someone new at an event, addressing tension with a roommate directly instead of going silent. These feel small, but they are the building blocks of every adult competency you will ever need. Social uncertainty is extremely common in your 20s. Friendships are unstable, romantic connections are forming and dissolving, professional hierarchies are brand new. The way through is not to wait until you feel confident. Confidence comes from experience, and experience only comes from doing the thing while you are still unsure. Start with low-stakes conversations. Build from there. The social ease you want on the other side of this decade gets built one slightly uncomfortable interaction at a time.
Here is the one insight this video would be incomplete without, and it is something that rarely gets discussed directly. Have the courage to imagine your life going well. Most people in their 20s spend enormous mental energy on worst-case scenarios. What if I never find the right person? What if I end up in the wrong career? What if I run out of time? That kind of thinking feels like preparation, but it is actually avoidance. It keeps you from ever clearly picturing what you actually want, which means you never have to confront what you would need to do today to get there. Try this instead. Sit with the question, what does my life look like if things go genuinely well? Get specific. Let yourself want it. Because once you can see it clearly, you will also see the next step. And the next step is all you ever actually need. Here is how everything we covered connects into one framework you can use starting today. Identity capital gets your career moving, one good investment at a time. The 4-question compass gives you direction when you feel completely lost. Intentional deciding protects your relationships from slow drift. Uncomfortable conversations build the social confidence that holds everything together. And imagining your life going well gives you the courage to take the first step instead of waiting for certainty that will never come on its own. Your 20s are not supposed to feel easy. They are supposed to feel like growth. The discomfort is not a signal that you are failing. It is a signal that you are building something real. And every study done on adult development shows the same thing. Life gets better decade after decade for the people who stayed intentional and kept moving forward. You are already doing that by being here. Drop a comment. Which of these 5 ideas are you taking action on first? Subscribe for more content like this, and thanks so much for watching. Keep learning, keep growing, keep building.